All right, in the land of epic trades, this is an epic trade. A friend of mine and I, Joel, we were haggling back and forth for weeks to come up with this crazy trade, which you'll see inside the video. I'm going to insert some pictures of what I traded to Joel, which were things he was looking for, and then things that I was looking for. Of course, thanks to USPS shipping. One of the packages hasn't quite made it yet, and that'll be the Star Wars posters and things that I will show you later. So, this is kind of an example of what life is like inside nerddom when it comes to collecting and hunting the things you're really looking for. It goes back and forth to making trades, not just buying things or finding things out in the wild and things like that. So, this was probably, I'd have to say, yes, the largest trade I've ever made. I've made some doozies, I've made some big ones. I've showed you before on Memories Not Included some of the trades I've made, and even recently a couple of really cool graded figures from Robert. But we'll start this off with the trade that Joel and I make, and this is the first box, and I'm going to break down each box, tell you about them, and we'll go from there. So, box number one. Literally, this is the first time, other than cutting these boxes open, that I have even looked at any of this. So, item number one, drum roll, is a carded 1989 Batman. So there it is. First one right out of the gate, a carded 1989 Batman. Super cool card, great figure, really excited to add this to the collection. Next up, hadn't thought about where these things were going once I pulled them out of the box. As some of you know, I'm a huge, huge Superman fan. I mean, one of the first Justice League tattoos I got was Superman's logo, and I actually drew it, but I have been trying to hunt down different Superman figures, and here's this one. The DC Comics Superheroes Superman on card, and it's a beauty. So there's number two, Superman. All right, next up, let's see what we have here. Oh, continuing on that trend, which I get hung up on when collecting, and everybody collects a little differently, but people will get hung up on just certain things that they want, certain things that they want to find. Superman right now is that for me. I mean, it always has been, but this is a good way to do it. And Joel is a master at packing. Whoa, UPS should talk about hiring him. But here we go. A big one I was hunting, a Superpowers Superman on the card. Definitely one of my favorites, and now he's part of the collection. All right, I think that's one box into this trade. And to give you an idea, there are 4 boxes and a tube of posters. But like I said, we'll have to go over the tube of posters later. Now this one is really cool because the trade I made with my buddy Robert, actually from Canada, was able to get me another one of these. And as you can see, it is a Pocket Hero. And previously I had made a trade with Joel to get the Mego Pocket Heroes Batcave, which you can probably see, and I'll put a picture of it on the screen. Incredibly rare, incredibly difficult to find. I mean, I could barely find even any information on this. So once I got that, I went on a hunt to find more of the Mego Pocket Heroes. And now to add to the collection is Robin. So there he is, the Robin Pocket Hero. The one I previously picked up is Superman, and now I have Robin. Fantastic. So this little box here, to kind of give you an idea, I'm always hunting small parts too. So it's a good thing to keep a list, and I keep it on a notepad on my phone, of parts and things you're looking for to complete other figures you have. So I keep that on my phone, and I send it out to all of my friends on the different pages and in the groups. And a lot of times they're able to find parts. So one was the third leg for R2, and one was a Jawa accessory, we'll call it. So there's 2 of those. And then a loose Superpowers Pocket Hero, or not Superpowers, but Pocket Hero Superman. So this one, haha, one of my biggest focuses is also Farm Boy Luke. And now this is another beautiful example of a Farm Boy Luke. And it is the Big C 2-line. So now that's another one to add to the collection. As this box continues, it's kind of exciting because one of the big components to the trade was I've been hunting and wanting to get back again a straight arm set of G.I. Joes. All these little packages will be straight arm set little Joes. So it's going to be the original wave of G.I. Joes that came out that just had the straight bend in the elbow. They hadn't made swivel arm battle grip yet. So that is a set that is near and dear to me because that was one of the first sets I ever played with. So a lot of these little packages will contain them, but I've also been hunting. These are clearly child-proof because I can't open them. But I've also been hunting probably my favorite childhood figure, and that's in one of these boxes as well. But when it comes to G.I. Joe, there's really one that stuck out for me as a kid from the get. And he was by far my favorite. He was a mail-away figure, extremely difficult to come across. And now, thanks to Joel, he is a proud member of the collection. That is Starduster. So Starduster, complete, very hard to find, beautiful condition. I mean, he is just a beauty, and Starduster now joins the collection. And here is Grunt, and another childhood favorite that I've been trying to complete for a long time, along with Starduster, but of a different line, is a loose, complete Indiana Jones. He's in the box as well. So, motoring right through some beautiful figures. And yes, I say beautiful figures. Let's see what's in here. These are the rest of those G.I. Joes. So, in addition to the straight arm, which, actually this, that's Zap, Grunt, Stalker. Oh man, Short Fuse. This one's Cobra Officer. Straight arm Cobra Commander, not Mickey Mouse. That'll come at some point. We'll save that one a second. Snake Eyes. In here we've got Breaker. And then next up we've got, I'll save him for a second. Rock and Roll. Flash. Here's the Cobra Trooper. Here's Clutch. Scarlet. And one of my absolute favorites, Steeler. But then I was also looking for a couple of other Joes outside that straight arm, so Storm Shadow and Firefly. So we'll save these and head to what I assume will be the next box. All right, next in line of exciting boxes. When you open up an acrylic, it's just fun. And my next acrylic we'll be opening up is, again, part of that line I'm such a big fan of, is really anything superhero. And this will add right in the Robin from the DC Comics superhero line. Like I said, Joel, packing champ. If you're ever questioning people you can make a trade with, Joel, 100%. The Robin of the Superpowers line on a short card. Don't forget when you're making trades, you know, these cases have a pretty solid value, so you need to incorporate those into the trade values. So don't expect to get the case without making that part of the trade. Looks like last box in the series. This is a huge one. Superpowers, like many of the other toy lines, were made all over the place. And the trick to a lot of them is getting the ones that were made in other places, but also getting them on a card in great condition. And that's what you have here. A Super Amigos Batman. Really difficult one to come across. Beautiful card. Great color. Super Amigos Batman. Really excited about this one. Huge trades are great. Make sure you check references with people, but that's the thing, man. This is a great way to come across things you've really been hunting and looking for, is that ability to finalize these awesome trades that help build your collection, which now I get to have the fun to go back over here through my cases and rearrange things, and then share them with friends, show everybody. Give a listen to the podcast, Memories Not Included. You can find it on any one of your podcast favorite platforms. And then also we're going to have more podcast videos like you saw with James Coleman. And next up will be Michael Havens, and we'll go from there. So there it is. Big, massive trade. Pretty awesome. A lot of fun. It was great sharing it with you. More pictures to follow. Again, give a like on Facebook and Instagram to Memories Not Included. And give a listen to the show. Tell me what you think. Who should I have on as a guest next? See you next time.